Hi guys. Okay, I had to redo this video because I had brand names in the video. Oh, whatever. Anyway, people have been asking me how I eat to stay slender. I've had 5 kids. I'm 57 years old. Um, I eat very simply. I stay away from grains and dairy. I can't have dairy because I became lactose intolerant after my 4th child. Thanks. And it turned out to be the best thing because I ended up losing a lot of weight as soon as I went off to dairy. Same with wheat. I started having problems with wheat. No, I don't have celiacs and all those other diseases. I'm fine with that. They don't agree with me, so I don't eat them. Again, weight fell off of me when I stopped all the grains. So those are treats that I just give myself once in a while, and I enjoy the alternatives that I have, like rice and quinoa pasta once in a while. I don't eat pasta much at all because I will gain weight right away, even with the rice and quinoa. And then I have the dairy alternatives, which I really love. They're delicious at Whole Foods, and other stores have them now as well. So I, I tend to eat very simply. So I'm just going to show you real quick one of the dishes that I like to make. Let me get this adjusted here. Forgive me, but got to get this adjusted. Let's see. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So anyway, this is just some hamburger meat. No big deal here. Hold on a second. Um, you can use any kind of meat you want. Chicken or turkey or pork. I don't like pork, so I don't use pork. But this is beef. Add a little bit of water. I don't use oils and grease. I do use butter when I want something because I love butter, but very little. And so that kind of gets it a little saucy there. And then I add, whoops, I add some garlic salt or garlic pepper. I prefer fresh garlic, but I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use garlic powder. I love the flavor of garlic. I use a seasoning salt as well, just a little bit, good seasoning salt. And of course, pepper. Gotta have some pepper, give some flavor. So you mix that up. As you can see, it's not a lot of meat right now, and that's the way I like. I eat like I say, eat light, guys. I have a lot of diabetes in my family, and I don't want to end up there. Unfortunately, that's what took the life of my sister at only 49. She had diabetes, and she suffered a lot, and I don't ever want to have that. So I tend to be very careful with how I eat, watch the sugars and things, the starchy vegetables, stay away from those, just occasionally as treats. But I do treat myself. Life's too short. I'm not going to forego everything all the time because to me it would get too boring and too depressing. You got to have that treat once in a while, like a nice candy bar, or I'm a chocoholic, so I treat myself and I enjoy it. So anyway, okay, here's the meat. This is already cooked up. I just did it in advance so it wouldn't take so long. So there's your meat, okay? Then you add in frozen vegetables, okay? You add those in, just kind of cook them up. You can make as big a batch as you want, of course. This is just for me, being single and living alone. I'm just not one for, after raising 5 kids and cooking a zillion meals, I'm not one for wanting to chop up and do all kinds of stuff. I do it occasionally still because I do enjoy it when I'm in the mood, and especially in the winter, I really enjoy that. Cooking all those warm, hearty meals, I love them. But on the average, this is the way I like to eat. This is just one of them. And you can make a big batch and put this in the refrigerator or the freezer, and then you have it ready to eat instead of cookies and crackers and breads and chips and cakes and candies, all that bad stuff. You snack on this kind of stuff, and I'm telling you, after a while, you don't want that other stuff because this stuff makes you feel so freaking good. I mean, it really does. So, okay, the veggies are pretty much done there as well. I don't like to cook them too long. I like to keep all those nutrients as good as possible there. So then I like to add, this is an Asian flavoring type thing, so I put in a little, it's a sweet sauce. It's a sweet chili sauce is what it is. And then I put in what is called tamari. You can get that in Asian, wherever they have Asian food. I just put a little bit for flavoring. So I put the tamari. Mix that in there as well, nice and good. Let that yummy flavors get together. Oh, that looks so freaking good. Um, the flavorings, you know, that's the important thing about eating healthy is you have to have a lot of good seasonings so the foods aren't boring. So you don't have to add tons of oils and cheeses and all that stuff. You know, you make just the natural food, the real food, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial oils and artificial butters and all that garbage. You stick with real food and your body starts reacting, believe me. It does something to you. I'm not sure what it does, but boy, does it change to where this is all you want to eat. So you need to stick with eating real food and keep it healthy. Keep it simple and healthy because for one, I'm just, like I said, I'm just not up for chop, chop, chop and all this other stuff. I find the quickest ways I can do it, and I love the frozen vegetables. They're delicious. So, okay, so that's done. So, now, hold on a second here. Okay, gotta move the camera again, so bear with me. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can see right there. Okay, I hope. Anyway, okay, so there is spinach. Okay, normally I would use fresh, but because I had to remake this video, I ran out. So this is frozen, but it's just as good. And when you make frozen spinach, don't just put plain spinach. It's not that good. You know, cook it up with a little garlic, a little pepper, a little salt. Make it taste good as the base. Then you put your vegetables on top, like this. Just nice, the vegetables, the meat mixture. As much as you want, because it really, there's not a whole lot of calories in this. Then again, I put some more, hope I'm getting this in there right. Okay, then I put some more sauce just to make it nice and yummy, some of that sweet chili sauce. I love that stuff. And then I top it with some sesame seeds, which you can cook, is what I did in the original video, but you can cook it in with the meal, but put it on top. These are toasted. You can buy these at Whole Foods in bulk and toast them yourself, but this is just easier for me. So there's that. It's a delicious, delicious meal. I'm telling you, it is really, really good. Okay, so there's the main dish. Now for dessert, what I like to do is, okay, this is nothing more than apples and nectarines and some berries. I slice them up. Oh, I forgot one thing for the main dish here. I don't like to forget anything. For the main dish, hey, I'm human, give me a break. Slice up some tomatoes, like little cherry tomatoes, and you put them on top, which makes a delicious, you know, little topping. I love fresh tomatoes. I absolutely love them. So you put them on top, and there you go again. There's the meal. It's just absolutely delicious. So I'll put that over here. And here's your fruit. And you know, guys, it's so simple. You get a plain old nectarine, you know, cut it, and then you just slice it up like that. You know, same with the apple. Just get your apple, slice it up, and then you put it in the bowl here. Make it nice. I put some little berries on top too. And then I get, okay, get any brand of pure fruit jelly or jam. It's pure fruit. There's no, you know, sugar or anything added, just pure fruit. And I added a little water. I used the jar on this one in particular because it was almost empty, so I just wanted to use this to shake it up. Add a little water. With this one was strawberry, so what it turns into is almost like a little glaze. So you put this nice little strawberry glaze all over the fruit, and I am telling you, this is absolutely delicious. And you know, arrange it nice so that it looks pretty, because that's important too. When you make your food, if you arrange it pretty, you know, to where it looks like you want to eat it, it makes a big difference. So here you go. Here's the main dish, which is absolutely delicious and filling. And here's a nice little fruit type of dessert, and it is so delicious, I'm telling you. So guys, I got to tell you that if you're really serious about changing your body, how it looks, how it feels, oh, go away. You've got to, your food can either be your medicine or your poison. That's the way I look at it. And it depends on how willing you are to do this. And people think, oh, it's so hard. Oh my gosh, how am I on earth am I going to start cooking like this and eating healthy? It's simple because you're not having to deal with making all kinds of sauces and cheeses and you know, just all kinds of stuff. You're cooking very simply but very deliciously. You can buy all these sauces already just made. They're not expensive. I get them at Whole Foods and different other, you know, other stores, and they make the food taste fantastic, and that's the key. Season your food a lot so it tastes really good. You really enjoy eating it. Don't just throw carrots and you know, peas or whatever in a pan and then a piece of meat, fry it. Ugh, that's no good. You got to season it, make it look good, taste good. And you will find that over time, I'm telling you, your body just adapts. I don't know what it does. Like I said, my little dogs, you know, they don't eat all day long. They get up and they eat when they want to. I do the same thing, and it's funny because that's how I follow everything now. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm thirsty, I drink. I follow their example. I have no problems with my weight. I never have to worry about my weight at all. It just stays. So guys, get in the habit of eating real food. Buy your food fresh as you can, as much as you can. Stay away from packaged and processed foods. They're just no good for you. They're full of chemicals and what have you. And even the ones that say, oh, natural, whatever, it's still better for your body to eat real food, you know, the real vegetables that are there, fresh and or frozen. I don't eat anything canned. No canned stuff because of the BPAs. I stay away from canned foods. I don't have anything but one thing of a canned food because it's a type of chili sauce that I can't get anywhere else. So I eat no canned foods either. And like I said, no dairy, no grains for me, and I feel fantastic. If I do fall off that wagon and eat those grains for, say, 2-3 days, I feel horrible. I mean, I can feel myself just like blowed up. I just feel like stuffed. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like grains, so I stay away from them. So anyway, guys, this is how I eat. You know, one of the meals that I eat. It's very simple. If you get in the habit of it, your body learns to love these foods. You will go into a store and you'll look at all the bakery stuff and go, ooh, and you look at all the fruits and stuff and like, oh wow, I can't wait to buy that fruit, that apple, that banana, that orange, whatever. And your body just starts adjusting and you start losing weight. You start craving these foods instead of all the junk foods. I do treat myself, like I said earlier. I still treat myself. I'm going to have a candy bar. I love chocolate, so I enjoy my chocolate, my